Daily MUT update for August 19th, Tuesday, fellas, and we're gonna talk about crystals, okay? We'll get into it. We'll go look at the offers and stuff. And then we're going to talk about the content coming tomorrow, fellas. We have team captains reveals. We have some team builders coming. Now, there will be a Good Morning Madden in the morning that I will watch, and I'll have a video out going through hopefully all of them. There's going to be a lot of content. We'll get through it. We'll tell you what to do, and we have a potential coin-making method for team builders, fellas. With that being said, strap in, tap in, take a seat. Let's get right into the news. Okie dokie, boys. Here we are in the menus, and you know the vibes. Do your dailies, fellas. Get that done. And don't forget, okay, I want to show you this. The weeklies do reset. Now, I'm doing this a little bit late, but weeklies reset in 9 hours. If you boys happen to catch this video and you haven't done them, do your solos. Get your tokens so you can get a free champion in 2 weeks, boys. 2 weeks, you will get a free champion. If you're not sure what I'm talking about, I'm going to show you right in a second here in this set right here, fellas. Okay, there is going to be a set that you can complete and get a BND champion right here, solo seasons token BND champion. I have 16. You get 8 every single week, so every 4 weeks you're going to get a fantasy pack containing 1 of 10 champions within season 1, fellas. Okay, so use this wisely. Please make sure you're getting this done. It is a free champion, okay? It's like a minimum free 300K, all right, boys? I know it's a bit of a grind, but it's definitely worth it. And then I want to talk about, fellas, the market and what happened today with the crystals, okay? The crystals. It's a step bro pack. You can't see below, right behind me here. It is 400 points for this. And then you see on the way up the mystery step pack for 1 coin, 950. You can see, right? You can see all the prices, everything, what it costs. In total, fellas, this cost about $250, okay? About $250 if you buy the most expensive MUT points, okay? And that is this one here. So if you bought 2 of those for $275 plus tax, you would have like 4,900 points left over if you did every step, all right? So this was purely pay to win. Not very happy about it. It's not good for no money spent. But here's the thing, all right? It's 100% worth it. So if you're a money spender and you rip this or you see this and you want to rip this, don't feel ashamed. It was absolutely worth it. The earlier you do it, the better it is, right? It was fantastic for people, okay? People just got the best teams in the game. I will say, in my opinion, does this break the game? If you play against these guys, it's not fair at all. It's truly not fair at all. The entire team is getting a speed boost if they have all 3 of those guys. If they're running a theme team, they're getting another speed boost. If they don't come out with these every single week, boys, okay, if there's not a new one come this Tuesday, these cards really won't drop in price. These are going to be utilized on teams for the entire year, right? Like, you'll find a way to stash these players in your lineups because they're going to be so damn good for your team. Now, when we're at 95 overalls, if we don't have new ones of these cards will still be expensive because they boost everybody's team. Now, I want to wait and see. I don't think EA is going to come out with something like this every single week, so I have my doubts. But if they do come out with something like this every single week, they changed not the step bro offers, and they decided to do single pack offers, right? If you could just buy that last pack, that LTD for $100, things like that, make it a little bit more fair for, like, not everybody can spend $275, okay? That's the thing. $275 is crazy. But if you have it, this is your hobby. This is your form of entertainment. Don't be ashamed for spending money on this, okay? It's a great value, right? It makes your team so much better. You're going to get a ton of coins out of here. There's platinum packs all within it. It's a great value for your dollar. But to the no money spent people, the majority of the community, really, it's kind of a slap in the face. I'm not mad at EA for doing it. Get your money. I'm a little upset that I probably won't interact with this. Maybe now if I make enough coins later down the line and these come down a little bit in price, maybe I'll pick them up. Because these cards that came out today, if you have all 3 of them, Patrick Surtain, Saquon Barkley, and Micah Parsons, you have all of them in your lineup, it greatly increases your team. Enough of the rant, boys. I do apologize for that. We are going to head over to Madden EA's account, and we're going to take a look at the reveals, fellas. Okie dokie, fellas. Here we are at the Madden Ultimate Team account on X, and here we have the 87 Brock Bowers. Now, I originally thought this was going to be an 86. It is an 87. So, team builders might work a little bit different than this here, but when we get into some of the market talk, fellas, it's going to be brief market talk. We're going to tell you exactly what I've been doing, and hopefully it works out. Now, we potentially have this pre-built already. We'll have to wait and see, and I'll tell you what we did. But Brock Bowers, the fastest tight end in the game at 83 speed, 69 strength, 88 catch, 86 catch in traffic, 87 spec, 88 short route running, 85 medium route running, and 72 run blocking. Now, he's the best tight end in the game. He is going to be a pretty penny, right? It's hard to build up to these guys usually. And then we have another 87, Nick Bosa, left edge at 79 speed, 86 acceleration, 87 strength, 83 tackle, 84 play rec, 81 block shed, 87 power move, and 88 finesse move. Now, is he better than Michael Parsons? Is he better than Dwight Freeney? He's slower, but that acceleration is great, and he has very good strength and great power and finesse moves. So he can utilize all pass rushing abilities, right? Like, he's going to be able to swim move. He's going to be able to bull rush. I think he's going to end up being good, right? The way this game plays, I think he's going to end up playing good. But that is your team builders, fellas. And now we have team captains, all right? Now, I hope you guys can see this. I believe you can. Team captains, we have Michael Crabtree, only 83 overalls, which is a little disheartening because last year team captains got up to champion levels, okay? They matched champion levels. These guys should have been 85s, but some of them still are a little bit juicy, and I'll tell you which ones I think I'm going to at least gun for at first. Michael Crabtree at 84 speed is nice. 86 jump, 81 catch in traffic, 82 spec, 81 short route running, 80 medium route running, and 77 deep route running. Now, Crabtree might be like third on this list. They're going to get every single team cam. At least they should. So they'll also get a boost. 85 speed is pretty decent for a wide receiver right now. He'd probably be 3. Greg Olsen is actually one I'm targeting if I decide not to keep that Brock Bowers, if I can actually get him. Greg Olsen is the second fastest tight end in the game. He'll be the third fastest once Brock comes out. With 81 speed, 76 strength, 83 catch in traffic, 79 spec catch, 82 short route running, 80 medium route running, and 74 run blocking. This might be the first card that I actually go for. And then Geno Atkins, DT, 70 speed, 80 acceleration, 84 strength, 81 tackle, 80 play rec, 81 block shed, 82 power move, 67 finesse move. Now here, this card's not that bad that if you guys like have a pretty decent team and these 83s aren't going to fit in your lineup. This isn't a bad card to take because it helps build theme teams and you can have 4 DT slots, right? So he'll fit into anybody's lineup for theme teams. And then this, I had a consideration. One, I am a Packers fan. We have AJ Hawk, but we are losing that Ray Lewis tomorrow. If you guys have that Ray Lewis at 85 overall, he's going to drop down in overall. Fitting him on a theme team, get that +1 speed. 83 speed would be nice, but base speed of 82, 85 acceleration, 79 strength, 82 tackle, 81 play rec, 79 block shed, 81 power, and 76 zone. So he's not a bad user. I wouldn't want him just kind of free flowing out there with that 76 zone, but 82 speed and 85 acceleration is not bad at all for a user, especially on a budget team. Alex Mack, right? I typically do go lineman, but I took the rookie premier center. This guy is not bad at all, okay? If you're looking to plug some spots, center specifically on your offensive line and get a theme team boost, this is going to be your guy. Not a bad choice here either. 84 strength, 80 awareness, 80 pass block, 80 pass block power, 77 pass block finesse, 83 run block, 82 run block power, and 81 run block finesse. Again, not a bad choice. And then this is where it gets a little dicey. I saw this card and I was wondering, this might be the number one. 1, you can have 5 cornerbacks out there. 2, 85 speed, which is pretty nice. On a theme team, you can bump that up easily to 86. So 85 base speed, 84 acceleration, 80 agility, 85 jump, 79 play rec, 81 man, 77 zone, and the 80 press. The 77 zone worries me, but this game feels like a lot of these attributes besides speed and acceleration do not matter. A lot of the times, that's what it feels like to me. I might go for this card first and see how he actually plays. And that right there, boys, is all we have for your team captains, but we still have yet another reveal. So there's going to be a tribute card, the Honey Badger. We have two different versions of this cards, okay? There's going to be an LTD version, and when we go take a look at MUT Leaks, fellas, you're going to see some of these offers we're going to talk about. But 86 base speed, 86 acceleration, 87 tackle, 85 play rec, 87 pursuit, 85 man, 81 zone, and 86 power. Now, that is the LTD version. We'll have to see how expensive he is. There, I believe there's a pack where you can just buy him, so we'll have to wait and see. And then Tyrann Mathieu, again, the 82 version. So this will be, usually it's a training pack that you can buy and get this guy to plug in your team. 82 speed, 81 acceleration, 83 tackle, 82 play rec, 84 pursuit, 81 man, 78 zone, and 77 power. Now, it depends on how much the training cost is going to be for this card. Personally, 82 speed isn't the end of the world, but that's not something I'd be thrilled to be running out there unless the training's like really cheap for him. And that, fellas, is it for all your reveals from EA. Now we're gonna head over to MUT Leaks and take a look at some of those. Alrighty, boys, here we are at MUT Leaks, fellas, and not a whole lot to go over, not a whole lot new, but we'll talk about some of the things still coming this week. We do know a T-Sizzle Terrell Suggs is coming for Legends. Exciting news. If you have not seen, we already talked about the upcoming Collector Series. We have 85 Colton Miller, 85 Kevin Byard, and then, fellas, we already jumped. So, but for sure, by next Monday, not this coming Monday, the next Monday, we're going to have 86 overall Elton Jenkins and Aziz Al-Shaair. And then after that, we already make another jump, it looks like, to 87 overalls. Jackson Smith and Jigba, DJ Reader, Russell Wilson, and Cameron Jordan. And then the LTDs, not sure when each one's going to be coming out, but we have Denzel Ward, Travis Kelce, Marvin Harrison Jr., and Quincy Williams. Now I just want to show you guys the breakout stuff. If you guys haven't seen the breakout stuff yet. Now, I'm over here. I know I'm covering up his name. I'm going to bump this up just a little bit so you can see. It is Zay Flowers, Christian Gonzalez, and Jalen Carter. That right there, boys, is going to be your LTDs. All right. Not bad for breakouts. We don't know when it's coming, but we know we have an idea of who's coming at least. All right, fellas. And then we have the champions. We have Joey Porter, who I already have pre-built. I've been locked in. I'm looking forward to this guy. Should be a speedy, tall corner. Brian Branch, Ladd McConkey, Ernest Jones the fourth, Nick Bolton, and Rashawn Slater. Now, we do have two linebackers here. I wouldn't be surprised to see these guys get split up. And I wouldn't be surprised if we see a release 2 this Thursday and then possibly something like a release 2.5 or something where we might get like 4 champions this time and then a smaller one with 2 champions and 1 LTD. All right, fellas. But that's it. That's all I have for the leaks, fellas. We're going to briefly head over to MUT.gg and talk about some coin making methods. Okie dokie, boys. Here we are at MUT.gg, and I just briefly want to talk about the new cards today. If you have the coins, fellas, I would buy these. I love them. They do so much for your team, and they are great cards. They're the best cards in the game right now, honestly. And I'm going to have to stay away from a little bit. Hopefully, I make some good coins tomorrow, and then if these guys get even cheaper tomorrow, I'll potentially be looking to add them to my team. But for right now, fellas, the coin making method that we have been taking advantage of, potentially, we've been buying up 80s and 77s and 78s, all right? And the reason being, okay, I went back, boot up Madden 25 if you'd like to, fellas, okay? I looked it up. It takes 3 80s and 178 to build an 82 team builder last year. Now, we do know EA did change the sets for Legends this year, but these line up absolutely perfectly to be the same setup from last year. They could change it. So I've been buying some 77s in preparation if they decide to change it, because that's the only thing they changed with Legends. They dropped down the low card from a 75 to a 74. If they decide to switch it and make it 2 77s, we're prepared for that. I will have to actually build a few sets, though. I have some like 74 sitting in there to build up to some of those and stuff. So we're prepared. I have a ton. I am heavily invested in this because last year, and I don't expect the same thing as last year, but the champions were 800K. And sometimes you can see that those top set cards, now we have 2 of them. We have 2 87s this year. Last year we had Myles Garrett. Some people buy that for like 10 million. If that's the case, I absolutely eat. We're thriving, surviving, doing great. Now, what have I been doing? I've been buying 80s, 20K and under. Okay. Now you can see these guys, their average price is 18K and 14, 15, right? And it does take a while. Sometimes there's none up right now. but go filter. And I will say, for me, the best filters actually, boys, were legends, right? I just go to legends, I'd filter down to 80s and 81s, and then I'd filter offense, defense, and I got a lot for like 12k, 13k, 15k, great ones, right? We didn't go a dime over 20k, so that's been fantastic. And then 78s, boys, we'll go take a peek at those. These are rough. It's tough because there's not a lot of 78s coming out, right? I've been in the market for a couple days trying to snipe these up. As you can see, 25 minutes, an hour ago. If you can get them for 5k, that's fantastic. I've been going to sometimes 6.5k. Now, my average price is probably more close to 6k, definitely under 6k. Only a couple times do I go over it. They're tough to get, fellas. So if you have to jump up a little bit, let's see, like 6k, you can get these guys. It's rough, it's tough. If you really, really wanted to, you can build up to it. But I'm being patient with that in case they throw like a 77 in there or something. But now I just want to break down the exact set. So if you want to do the math, you don't need to. I'm going to do it right here. To build an 82 team builder, fellas, you needed 380s and 178, okay? 380s, 178. And then you needed 382 team builders and any 282s. And I did buy enough 82s. I was cautious with 82s because we know somewhat about some packs and stuff. I was getting 82s for 45k and under. So that means if you want to build all 8, okay, if you want to build all 8 of the division champions, you're going to need 3 team builders and 2 any 282 overalls. All right. So now I want to flesh out the sets, fellas, and describe exactly what you're going to need. So to build an 82 team builder last year, you needed 380 overalls, any 80 overalls, and 178. If you want to build all 8 champions, fellas, you're going to need 382 team builders and any 282 overalls. Now, I was buying 82s. I bought like 17. You all are going to need 16 of those. We'll show that in a second. I bought 17. Maybe they get pricey, but I was cautious. I didn't want to overspend on those or anything, go crazy on them. I was getting those guys for 45k and under. Okay, 45k and under for 82s. And then that means in total for 80s, you would need 72 80 overalls to build all division champions, all 8 division champions. And then you would need 24 78s to build all division champions, okay? And then you need 16 any 82 overalls, okay, fellas? So I did the math on mine. It's going to be a little bit different because I was actually factoring in case they did 4 team builders. So if you needed 1 from each division, which I could see them changing that, it cost me on average about 314k to make a division champion. I would expect these guys, as long as we don't get any crazy offers, to be above that, right? We've been seeing champions come out be around 500k at times, 550k. And these guys, not only do they get a theme team boost, you also are going to need them if you want to build up to those Brock Bowers or Nick Bosas. I think I'm set up for success. As long as they don't go too crazy, changing the sets around way too wild and dramatically, I should be okay. Worst case scenario, you can sell some things off. You get really good snipes on them. I think we get some good offers tomorrow. I think 83s. Let's go take a look real quickly so I can tell you guys. I think 80s, 81s, and 82s could see either a slight boost or be stagnant. 83s, 84s, and 85s tomorrow, I could see coming down, especially with some of the positions we're getting tomorrow, right? We're getting a new wide receiver, new quarterback, new D tackle. We're getting a bunch of positions, right? 8 different positions, okay? And then we're also getting a brand new tight end and a brand new left edge. So, fellas, if you haven't seen this yet, and you're just now seeing it before team builders come out, sell off your 83, 84s, 85s. There's going to be some pack offers for those. There's going to be pack offers for 80s, 81s, and 82s as well, but they're going to be so needed tomorrow that they should go up. We'll have to wait and see, but that's all I have for the market talk, fellas. Let's meet you in the outro. Okay, boys, that's going to do it for your Daily MUT update today. So we took a look at the cards that came out today. We're looking at the cards that are coming out tomorrow. It should be a big, juicy day. It should be fun. Hopefully, the coin making method works, boys. I'm locked in. I'll be watching the GMM stream tomorrow morning, and then I'll have another YouTube video out to show you exactly what the sets are. So we'll be tapped in. I'll probably tweet everything out too. So if you need to adjust, if you're seeing it in the morning, you can do what you need to. All right, boys. I'm gonna try and get that YouTube video out as fast as possible, though. And if you would not mind leaving me a like, subscribe, that would be greatly appreciated, fellas. But that's all I got for you today. Hope you boys had a blessed one. Peace.
For more awesome content, like and subscribe now.